Hi everyone, I wanted to take a few moments to review with you your DSRs, how to print each morning what is due for deposit in your stores. So from your management screen, if you go into your receivables and click on daily sales and receipts, select your location and hit OK. And then here, you're going to always change the date to the date that you're wanting to print for. So if I came in this morning, which is the 27th, I'm going to change this date to yesterday's date, which is 01/26/16. And hit OK. Once you do that, it's going to pull up your report for everything that happened yesterday where we took payments or completed a sale with an amount, whether it be a deposit or a full payment. And in this particular situation, this is yesterday's information from Sarasota. And the first thing that you look at is here at the bottom where it says cash/check. And as you can see, it says 0. When that happens, that means you do not need to do anything with yesterday's deposits because it does not show that we have anything due for deposit. So you're good with yesterday's information. I'm going to go into the day before. Let's say, for example, that maybe I was out the day before as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the day prior to that, which is 01/25/16. Hit select. And then once it pulls up, I'm going to view the cash/check information. And as you can see here, on the 25th, they also had 0 deposit required. So again, nothing needs to be done with that day. I'm going to show you an example of a different day that did need a deposit. So I'm going to go into Sarasota again, and I'm just going to put in our invite sale day because obviously something needed to be done with that since we did so much business that day. Because I want to show you an example of something that did need to be deposited. And while this is processing, when I pull it up, as you can see, it's 3 pages long. So I'm going to go to the final page, and if you notice here under cash and check, it says $4,859.09 was needed for deposit for that date. If you go to the page before, it will give you the breakdown. So here it shows you that cash amount was $10.69 and your check amount was $4,848.40. Those two combined totaled to the deposit amount needed. So I should have $10.69 in cash in my safe, and I should have either live checks for this amount or a telecheck slip totaling this amount. So the slip that prints off of your telecheck machine each morning, if I pulled it off from the 21st and it does not show this amount, $48.48.40, and let's say it only showed $4,000, then I still am missing $848.40 in checks that need to deposit on this day's transactions. The way you can also verify is going and looking. It shows here all of the sales orders that happened here as well as the previous pages. This is page 1. And if you notice, it shows here each payment type. You've got a check here for $861.60. That could have been done through telecheck and approved, but you need to verify as a manager which way. Is it needing to be deposited into the bank, or did I get this done through telecheck? If for some reason it did not print on telecheck, but you have a slip attached to this customer Gary Hillier's order that shows it did go through telecheck, then you would need to call telecheck. The phone number is on your telecheck machine, and get them to fax over something verifying that it did go through them and got an auto approval. Down here you've got more deposit types. You can see here is the cash that was needed, $10.69. Let's say you go into the safe and that money is not there. You go back here and you track this order, go to the salesperson who wrote this order and say, where's this money? I need it for deposit. So basically it's just a cross and check balance. Sometimes when you go into this, you might find that the sales associate made an error, maybe this cash payment was really supposed to have been a different amount, or maybe it was a different type of payment. In that case, if you discover that from research, you would simply email Beseda in payroll so that she can get that corrected, and then you should make a notation for yourself for future reference that mistake was made and that the error has been corrected, so that you've got record in case someone ever comes back and says that you're missing this deposit. Same thing, here's another check at the bottom. Again, this should either show through telecheck as an auto approval, or you should have the live check ready to take to the bank. Bottom line is, this final amount that shows under cash and check, $4,859.09, you should have a total of this amount either in cash or telecheck, or cash and telecheck combined, or cash, telecheck, and live check combined. Every day you should cross and check your balances and make sure that they are accurate, and make payroll aware if you do find something that's not accurate. I hope this helps. Please ask if you have any questions.